Hey, welcome. Come on in. Hey. Look like my ear's sticking out. Anyway, come on in. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in other places. Come on in. It is Monday. It's Monday. Welcome. Come on in. We are in the waiting period. Just a few minutes. And we'll allow some more people to come in. Welcome. Hello. Hey, Julie. Come on in, everybody. It is 5:01. We're just waiting a few minutes to allow some more people to come in. Get on in here. Get on in here. Y'all don't mind my little nail tool. It's something in my hand to play with. Just something. Hey. Welcome. We got just a few more minutes before we begin tonight's live. Hope everybody is doing well as can be expected. Hope everybody is having a good Monday so far. Hope you had a blessed weekend since I saw you all last. Welcome. Just a few more minutes and we will begin. If you are on here, please, again, as I always say here recently, forgive the background noise. My neighbors are up there running. Well, the baby is running. Oh my. Yes. So forgive the noise. And they are working on the roof. So if you hear background noise, the roof and my neighbors, between those two things, it shouldn't be too distracting. Hopefully, you all won't see me take off and shoot through the roof. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully y'all don't see me just fly right out of this seat and go through the roof. I've been refraining from doing so. Yes. The struggle is real. All right, we got about one more minute and we are going to get it started here. Yes. Oh my Lord. Hi. Not sure who that is or who it was. Hi, Brother Richardson. Welcome. We have a few seconds left and we are going to get started. Yes. And Jules, it looks like it's me and you to begin. This should be interesting. Hi, not sure who that is. Oh, hi, Courtney. Thanks, sis. All right. Happy Monday, love. It is 5:05 p.m. It's 5:05. Welcome to the exchange. We have a great topic on this evening. I am going to do my disclaimer and my normal house rules, and then I will jump right into it. So, disclaimer and house rules. There is no negativity on this page. There's no negativity on this platform. I am not here to judge, and you should not be here to judge. We are all just giving our opinions or sharing our experiences, and we would like to be respectful of one another. And yes, we are not here to criticize what someone may share or anything like that. So, with that being said, welcome again. If you have not already gone over to our YouTube page, The Key and Kai Exchange, please go over and subscribe and make sure to leave a comment, no matter how big or small the comment is. Please, ma'am and sir, leave a comment. I have been saying, hey, Mama Pat, I have been saying for the last couple weeks, we are trying to get our subscribers up so we can utilize one platform, and that is YouTube. And we're getting there. If you are on here and you have subscribed to the Key and Kai Exchange on YouTube, my gratitude. Thank you so much for subscribing and trying to. Thank you so much, Ma. But yes, we're trying to grow the page so that we can go live from one platform. And I would like to merge my Instagram and my Facebook people together on one platform. So thank you again. If you have not already gone over to YouTube, please go over to YouTube to The Key and Kai Exchange. And with that being said, I have some exciting news and some kind of sad news. And the exciting news is happy 23rd birthday to my baby. Yes, she is 23 years old. Thank you all for all the birthday wishes and everything. I appreciate it. I know she appreciates it. So thank you. Hey, hello, love. So yes, today is my baby's birthday. Thank you, Kiki. Welcome. Yeah, so that's the exciting news. And then on the other hand, I had a dear friend of mine. I logged on Facebook a little while ago and found out a dear friend of mine passed away. So, yeah. Thanks, Courtney. I am going to try to get through these next few sentences without being choked up. But this is tough. Because we have grown up together, and she has been a huge encouragement to me. She has motivated me. She has reached out to me and offered her assistance through my weight loss journey because she herself went through the process and offered her support. And I'm speaking of none other than Tabitha Robinson. Rest in peace, baby. I love you, and I will miss you dearly. Hey, cousin, welcome. So I want to dedicate tonight's live to my friend and my sister, Tab Robinson. Rest in peace. So with that being said, keep her family, her children, her husband in your prayers, please. And yes, all of her friends, everybody. With that being said, hey, tune in time to time to see your beautiful self. Oh, thanks, cousin. I appreciate it. So, tonight's topic is watch your mouth. Yep, watch your mouth. And by that, I simply mean exactly what it says. Watch your mouth. Watch the things that come out of your mouth. Yes, absolutely. What I have learned is what I grew up, what was taught to me, what has been passed down to me is that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And we all know that either you can, and I just said it about Tabs, how she encouraged me and motivated me on my weight loss journey, speaking life into me, positivity, encouraging words. But you can also have that sharp tongue, that slick tongue, and negative things come out of your mouth, or you can't control your mouth. And I know we are all not perfect, let me say that first, and we are all a work in progress. We're all on different levels in this journey of life. Some of us have not reached the level of maturity that we should be or would like to be. And so we're still learning and growing. I myself am on a path of growth and learning and applying things to my life that really make sense. Watch your mouth. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm speaking to myself. Watch your mouth. Your tongue is very powerful. The way you speak to people, the things that you say about people, it's very, very powerful. And when you release those words out of your mouth and they go into the atmosphere, you are planting seeds. You're planting seeds, whether you know it or not, whether it's that little joke. And when I was writing my points down, I was thinking about, a lot of times we'll joke and say, I'm dead. Ha, 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 I'm dead. And I have used the meme. Hey, cousin. Welcome. LeJair, glad you are here. I have used the meme, like I done passed out or whatever, but if I've said it, it has been very few times because I am conscious most of the time, I'll say, about what comes out of my mouth. Even in a joke, you have to be careful of what you say because you are speaking those things into the atmosphere, and we have to be careful. I'm not saying that you can't joke and you can't laugh and enjoy yourself, but be careful of the words that you speak in the atmosphere. Be careful when you get angry or people push your buttons and you say things, because once those words exit your mouth, they cannot go back. And another thought that I had is they say, a drunk person is going to tell the truth. Well, I think it just gives them the courage to say what they've always wanted to say. I mean, that's just is what it is. And we, definitely have things in our mind. And that is my next point. Your thoughts become your words. So those things you have in your mind that maybe, you don't say, or you may have something on your mind and you say it, and it may be offensive, or it may not be the appropriate time, or maybe someone doesn't need your advice at the time. But a lot of us will, something come to our mind, it'll come out of our mouth, and before we know it, we done stuck our foot in our mouth. saying something we should not have said. You have to be careful. Your thoughts, those private thoughts, the things you think that nobody knows about, that you have not spoken of. Making jokes, and like I mentioned before, making little sly comments and all that type of, you have to be careful. And that has been one of my lessons, and I've spoken about it before, is controlling yourself, controlling your emotions and all that type of thing. And I was speaking of going through a situation where I was being pushed. Things were being said. I was arguing back and forth. And because I was trying to control my emotions and control how I handle the situation, I started realizing if I get quiet, then you are you arguing by yourself. You going back and forth by yourself, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not giving you my time or my energy. It's too much. It is too much. So that is something we can all work on, I'm sure, is practicing being mindful and watching our mouths, watching what comes out of our mouths. My next point is words hurt. Be mindful. Y'all, this is so serious to me. This is why I decided to make it a topic. And it may not be the, ooh, yeah, that's good. Ooh, yeah, what? But it needs to be said. Because, again, we are all growing and we are all learning. And this is something that I thought about. We all say things and all that type of thing. You have to be careful. And especially with children. You have to be careful what you say around children. You have to be careful what you say to children. You have to be careful of what you say about children. Not only children, I'm just speaking of this very instance, but everybody. You have to be careful because, again, those things you put in the atmosphere, those are seeds you're planting. And then children absorb everything. They hear everything. And even with that, hey, Kai, the birthday girl is in the building. But even with that, you have to be careful. And with that point, I thought about, and it's crazy because Kai just tapped in, or maybe she was on here, I don't know. But when she was younger, and I won't say what it is. I mean, of course. But when she was younger, and I'm talking about probably a year old, I was angry at somebody. And I kept referencing them a negative word. I kept calling them a negative word. And I'm sure you all can use your imagination. Well, this child, and I didn't care then because I was upset. This child was listening. She saw the person and got so excited, flipping around, kicking, spitting, just doing all kind of random stuff. And here I am with the stank eye. And as soon as they got close enough, she said, "Hi, so-and-so." And I'm like, oh my gosh. And of course, with her being a year old, I'm like, don't say that. And of course, the person was shocked and hurt. But because I was angry and I was using this negative word around my child, and she was a baby, she picked it up. And then that's what I was referencing the person. So she thought it was okay. And so again, we have to be careful of what we're saying. We'll tell kids, go in the other room, I'm on the phone. Children still listen. So you have to be careful. You got to be careful gossiping and talking about people, or, whatever you're doing. You may be talking to whoever, you have to be careful because children pay attention and they absorb things. They're watching us. Not only are children watching us, there's other people watching and looking up to us. And we have to be careful and be mindful of what we say. Make sure you are speaking positivity. On the flip side of that, when you are there, I'll just say this. I'll speak from my own experience. When you all have, again, my own experience, I'm sorry. When I have negative thoughts and I have struggled with a lot of negative thoughts, thoughts about myself and all this type of thing, what I have learned is to change my stinking thinking and speak positivity. So even now, when I think negative or I get a negative thought, I don't like the way this looks, I don't like blah, 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 I'll try to change it and say something positive. So I have affirmations on my mirror in my bathroom. So every morning when I get up, I say the same affirmations every single day. Those affirmations are there. When I go to the restroom, those affirmations are there to remind me of who I am, what I stand for, what I believe, what I want to manifest. It's just a constant reminder. This is something I do every day. When I brush my teeth, I go through all my affirmations. So I try to change my thinking. One of the first things I do when I get up in the morning, of course, after my prayer time, and I get up to prepare myself for my day, that is the first thing that I see is positivity. That changes the whole narrative to my day. Even if something arises after I have said my affirmations and I go on about my day, I still, and sometimes, I'm human. I'm not perfect. So sometimes I will, something will come up and I'll get upset and think it could be worse. It could have went a different way. I could be in a worse situation. So thinking that way and then thinking about the positive that has come out of it. And then just learning to, when things arise, just speaking positivity. What did I learn from the situation? What did I get out of it? How can I make myself better? What can I take away from this to help somebody else in this situation? Changing your negative thoughts to a positive. And again, if you are just joining, we are, I am talking about watch your mouth. Just being mindful of what comes out of your mouth. Being very mindful of what comes out of your mouth. So I spoke about positivity. I spoke about affirmations, praises, making sure that you are giving praises and compliments. That also helps you and it makes you feel better. If you compliment somebody else, and especially because we have no idea what people are going through. There is so much going on in today's world. There's so much going on around us. There is so much death, my God, today. Hey, Tyrone, welcome, welcome. There is so much going on around us, and you would be surprised. And I've had on both hands, I'll compliment people, oh, I really like your hair, or, oh, you smell good, or, I like your shirt, I like your shoes, or whatever the case may be. And some people are shocked. Oh, thank you. A little bit confused. Like, why? Because people are not kind anymore. Again, when I was writing my points, I thought about when you go into the different stores or restaurants and you have people that greet, hi, how are you? Or they'll say, hello, welcome to wherever the place may be. And so many people walk by and don't say anything. I am one of those people who, hi, how are you? If somebody speaks to me, I'll speak back. You don't know what people are going through. You have no idea what the next person is going to. It does not take anything. It won't cost you a thing to be kind to the next person. You have no idea what people are going through on a daily basis. That very person that you speak to, you know, maybe people have been passing them by, or they feel worthless, or they're not feeling their best. And that one time you speak, that one time you say something and acknowledge them, you don't know how many people feel alone in this world. It's so much of that going on. People feeling alone and isolated and by themselves, and they're dealing with so many things on a day-to-day basis. You have no idea what just a simple hello will mean to somebody. Just a simple, how are you? A simple smile. I had to practice smiling. People used to say all the time, and some people still do. A lot of my sister's friends that I grew up around, I haven't seen anybody in a long time, but the first thing they say is, are you still mean? Because it may not even be that I'm being mean, but I just have that look. You know, a lot of people have said they thought, you know, man, I was scared to talk to you because you look so mean. So what I did was purposely started smiling. When I was in the car, sitting at home, I could be in the mirror and I would just smile. I would smile at myself. I would take pictures and just smile. And sometimes I take pictures and I have a crooked smile. That's me. That's just it. My smile is not always perfect, but it's my smile. And you have no idea what you will make somebody feel like if you just smile, wave, nodded your head. You have no idea. We have to be mindful and be positive. My last point about positivity is gratitude. Kai said it doesn't cost to be kind. Absolutely. Look, that's what my shirt says, be kind. And at the bottom it says to one another. You all have probably seen this before. Absolutely, be kind. It doesn't cost you a thing to be kind to the next person. And I'm telling you, it will change your mood. It will change how you feel. If you're kind to other people and you start getting a positive reaction, even if you don't, again, you don't know what that person is going through. You know, you may be practicing, you know, speaking and being more positive, and you, hi, how you doing? Hi, hello. And somebody will look at you crazy. I've had it happen. And so my first thought is, I don't know what they're going through. Oh well. I mean, of course, my face will probably like, okay, moving right along. Next, hey, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to let that, well, dang, he could have spoke back. She could have spoke. I don't have time. I don't have time for it. I really don't. We have to be mindful. Again, show gratitude. A simple thank you. A simple I appreciate you. A kind gesture to show your appreciation. Just telling somebody thank you. I appreciate you. I admire you. I look up to you. All of those things are very important in speaking positivity. And I'm telling you, it will change your life. It won't just change your day. When you start getting in a practice of it, it will change your life. Practicing being positive, showing gratitude, speaking positivity. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Shari. Welcome, loves. Just practicing those positive things every single day, all throughout the day. It will help you to feel so much better. I don't care how bad you feel. You have to speak positive. When you begin to speak negative, again, those private, we already go through battles, silent battles in our mind. We go through things in our mind, things we don't tell anybody about. That's enough. Sometimes it's almost enough to drive you crazy. It's enough to make you stand at the edge of the cliff and want to listen. Life is happening every day, every second of the day, every minute of the day. And we have to be conscious. We have to, first of all, acknowledge those things. There's no need to suppress it, but we have to start speaking positivity and changing those negative thoughts into a positive. Again, I went through a point in my life, and I still do sometimes, where I don't feel my best. I don't feel I look my best. I don't feel my hair looks the best. But then I say, well, it could be worse. It could be worse, And just a quick moment of transparency. Y'all see, I switch my hair, wear wigs all the time, and I haven't officially been diagnosed. And this is the first time I am saying this on this platform to everybody who is going to watch, to whoever is watching right now. I believe I have a form of alopecia. And alopecia is when you lose the follicles of hair on your head, on your eyebrows, and for some people, they lose the hair all over their body. My hair started thinning out, and then it just got patchy, and then some spots on my hair were bald. So I've been wearing wigs and hats and all kind of stuff for a long, long time, and it bothered me. And again, this is my first time admitting this on this platform. So y'all listen, if don't nobody see growth, honey, I see it in myself, because that is something I struggle with. Although, of course, I'm wearing a wig. You see I'm wearing a wig. Clearly, I can change my hair, put colors in it. And see, for me, that was the first beauty of it, because I said, well, shoot, I can put purple, blue, pink, rainbow, white, blonde, whatever color I want, because I love colors. So for me, it was cool at first, but of course it bothered me because I don't want to wear a wig every time. I don't want to wear a hat all the time. I don't want to cover my head all the time. So for me, again, people complaining about, oh, my hair look like that. My hair this, and I'm not talking about, the people who just, my hair is nappy or whatever. I'm talking about the people who, are like legit complaining. And it could be worse. You could be bald like me. Okay? And not have a choice but to wear a wig or a hat or whatever you choose to wear. It could be worse. You have to be careful, child. And I'm not calling y'all a child, like I'm just talking. But honestly, you have to be careful. It could be worse. Nothing is that bad where you have to wallow in negativity or negative thoughts. Change your thinking. Be careful of what you speak. Be careful of the seeds that you plant. The next thing is, shut up. I'm just gonna sit that right there. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Shut up. I'm gonna do it one more time. Shut up. Sometimes you don't have to respond. Sometimes, like I said before, somebody doesn't want to hear your comment or your opinion. Sometimes you have to back up. You don't always have to fight a battle. You don't always have to say something. You don't always have to respond. Everything doesn't require a response. It may help people see that they can't come to you any kind of way. When you get quiet on somebody, when somebody is going off or somebody done said something slick, I've dealt with it. Somebody always saying something slick. Somebody always got something to say. And what I do, I'm good. I'm almost perfect at shutting down and getting quiet. It's either that or I'm going to ask you, like, what's up with that? Why did you say that? But I'm not going to get out of character. But again, shut up. Like, we don't always have to respond. And I'm not being negative. I'm not being funny when I say shut up. I'm just saying everything does not require a response. You know, somebody getting on your nerves, somebody going back and forth and pushing your buttons and this, that, and the third, and you want to pop back off and waste your energy. That is one thing you will hear me say often. I am not wasting my energy, and I'm not wasting my time. First of all, going back and forth with anybody. I'm not going to argue, period. And I'm still growing and I'm still learning. Don't get it twisted. She's in there. That person, I'm sure y'all can tell by my face. Y'all can tell by my posture. She's in there. Some of us have not been delivered from that booting up spirit. She's in there. And I just say, just let her sleep. Let her sleep. Because it was a time, you know, I felt like I had to explain myself. I was quiet for so long. I felt backed up in a corner. I had to respond. I had to say, I will get quiet and not say anything. It's too much energy. It's too much. You giving too much of your energy and wasting time on things you really don't have to. Just let them do what they gonna do. Let people say, you know, and I wanted to make this point too, going back to words hurt, be mindful. It just came to my mind. But they used to say sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. And I thought about this earlier. You know, when I was in elementary school, and again, a lot of times y'all hear me reference myself is because I can only speak from my own personal experience. But when I was in elementary school, I would have people asking me, why does my brother dress better than me? Why does your brother have on these shoes and you got on these shoes? Well, because I'm not wrapped up in all the name brand. I'm still not. I'm my own person. I'm my own unique person. I have my own unique style. I march to my own beat. I always have. I've always been unique in style. Sometimes, you know, I like things that are a little different than everybody else. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, that it used to bother me a lot. It made me feel bad, like I was a bum. Because Shane, what's up? Because I felt like, you know, well, maybe I should get some Nikes, or maybe I should get the latest shoe. But that wouldn't have been me. That's not being myself. I'm not into, I don't even know what's trending now. It takes for my daughter and me getting on social media to find out what's trending, because I don't know. Again, I have my own style. But you got to be careful, and you have to teach these children to be careful and mindful of what they say, not to bully and pick on people that are less fortunate, because you don't know the next person's situation. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what it took for them to get what they have. So we have to be mindful. We have to watch our mouths. We really have to teach our children, and that's where it starts, at home. Because if you're sitting at home gossiping and talking about people and always putting people down, guess what? You have little people and some younger people that will go and do the same thing and exhibit that same behavior. And I mean, I never, you know, I've always taught Kai, you know, be kind and be respectful, you know. And then if you now what is true is if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And I'm telling you, it's a work in progress. We are all a work in progress. All of us have not gotten there. This is just to tell you, like, be mindful. You don't have time to waste going back and forth and just popping off and all of that thing, being negative and all of that thing. No, life is not perfect by any means necessary. At all. Things happen. I just told y'all a few minutes ago, about a sister friend of mine, Tab, passing away. Like, y'all, we don't have time for this foolishness, this negativity. We have to we have no idea what's coming in the next few minutes. You all that are on here, you don't know if this is your last time seeing me. I don't know if this is my last time seeing your name. We have to be mindful. I can't say it enough. We have to be careful. We have to be more positive. We have to live more fulfilling lives. We have to utilize this time that we have left, because time is of the essence. I heard it said before, time and life is like a vapor. It's here and gone just like that. So again, I want you all to get in the mindset of being more positive, even when situations don't look grand, even when things don't look good or you're not sure of the outcome. Speak positive. Try to turn it around, and something comes up, try to learn something from it. Try to help somebody else. And again, sometimes, I'm not saying be a doormat either, because I'm not. She's not. I'm not going to let nobody walk all over me. I'm not going to let nobody take advantage of me. But when it's petty, when somebody is being slick, I'm just going back. I'm going to let you have that. Because you have to deal with that, not me. That's an issue you have to deal with, not me. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. And again, I'm learning and I'm growing, and I have not been completely delivered. So, again, let her sleep. And when I say let her sleep, I'm talking about the person a lot of y'all ain't even seen. Some of y'all on here know that when she wakes up, she's a force to be reckoned with. And I can take it there. But I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get past that point. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be more positive. I'm trying to have a more fulfilling life with the time I have left, because we just don't know. We have no idea when our last time is on this earth. We don't know when the last moment is. So be mindful, y'all. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Change those negative thoughts into positive thoughts and practice it. Work on it. Work on smiling. Work on speaking and being friendly. Work on gratitude. Just telling somebody, I appreciate you. Just telling somebody, thank you. Somebody does a kind gesture, they hold the door, or, they let you cut in front of them, with driving. Have a little gratitude. And then on the flip side of that, if somebody cuts you off in a car, this is me. Now, this is something I'm telling myself this too. Really work on this road rage. My road rage is not horrible. But, yeah, it can be pretty rough. And especially here in Texas, these people drive like maniacs. And it drives me nuts. Will cut you off. I've almost been sideswiped. I've almost been hit by a semi. Kyra has been hit by a semi. And Yeah, these people will make you lose your cool. But even with that, like, you don't know what's on people's mind. You may see people driving erratic or whatever, but then you don't know, what people are going through. So be mindful. I am not going to be on here any longer. I appreciate you all that did tune in. Again, this live was not a real exciting or captivating live. I really just wanted to tell you all to watch your mouth and be mindful of what comes out of your mouth. What seed you plant, that's the most important thing. Be careful of the seed you plant. Not only the things that come out of your mouth, but those private thoughts you have. Be careful of the seeds you plant. Stop saying you broke. I stopped saying I was broke. I started saying I don't have it right now. Instead of saying I'm broke, because you're planting a seed that you're broke. And I'm not, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say I don't have it right now. But I'm not going to plant that seed and say, yes, is that serious? When I first got on here, I said life and death is in the power of the tongue. It absolutely is. It's true. When you put things out there in the atmosphere, when you have negative thoughts, your thoughts become your words. Be mindful. And my last point, and I'm going to let y'all get out of here. Well, I don't think there's nobody on here at this point, but shut your mouth. You don't have to respond to everything. Everything does not require a response. Don't be a doormat. Don't let nobody walk all over you or take advantage of you. But when people are being slick and petty, you don't have to respond to that. You don't have to waste your energy, because time is precious. Your energy is precious. Save it for something else. Save it for something else, something more meaningful. Put your energy into something more meaningful. So with that being said, again, I am going to end this live early. Again, I want to say, for anybody that is on here who knew Tab, my sincere condolences to her family, her husband, and her children. And again, like I said in the beginning of this video, this live is dedicated to you, sweetheart. Rest in peace. And, my prayers are with her family. If anybody is on here, or if you're watching the replay, please say a prayer for Tab Robinson, a dear sister friend of mine who passed away today. And again, today is my baby's birthday, as you all have seen. I'm sorry about that. Today is my baby's birthday. So, yes, I'm sure she is celebrating and turning up. Kai, I'm not sure if you're still on here, but I think I am going to, I have an hour left. But I think I'm about to go to the mall and get me a cookie for your birthday. So, yes, thank you all so much for joining the exchange. Please make sure you go to the Key and Kai Exchange on YouTube and subscribe. And after you subscribe, leave a comment. I don't care if you say hi. I don't care. I mean, that's like the shortest thing you can say. Hey, I don't care what you say. Just leave a comment. We're trying to get the algorithm going. We're trying to get in the algorithm and grow the YouTube page so we can stream live from YouTube. I appreciate you all. I love you dearly. Make sure you watch your mouth. Make sure you watch what's coming out of your mouth. Watch the seeds you're planting. And until next time, you all be blessed. Live your best life. And I will see you all Friday, if the Lord say the same. Until next time, I love y'all. Peace out. Happy birthday, Kai!